Hey, hope your Wednesday's going good. Mine's is I'm on lunch and I was thinking about some ways that we can maintain boundaries. I hope you listen to the podcast. If you haven't, please tune in. It's on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, um, Anchor, Stitcher. From a Mustard Seed, this is episode 5. We're talking about boundaries and how to create them. So I wanted to just give some quick tools on how we can maintain our boundaries. So first thing is say no to demands and pressure. Say no to abuse. Say no to entitlement. So if people come to you thinking that you're supposed to do something just because they say it, say no. Say no to baiting questions. So if people try to pull you in by trying to make you look stupid in a crowd so you feel like you have to respond. Say no to that. If you do respond with an incisive question. Respond with posing a question to them to make them think about what they're saying to you and why they're saying it to you. Say no to cynicism. You don't have to perform for anybody. Say no to manipulation. So one is to discern manipulative behavior and then to address it. And say no to pride, because sometimes people feel like, well, if I don't talk to you, then you're going to come running to me, or if I don't pay attention to you, then it kind of pressures us to fall into that. So then we find ourselves apologizing for things we shouldn't apologize for, like we did something wrong. Say no to those behaviors. Accept your personal limits. So meet your personal needs. Eat right. Exercise. I know it's a cliche thing to say, but do that. Take time for self-care. Take naps, you know what I mean, when you're tired. Take time to relax, whatever that means, whether it's reading a book, binging out on Netflix or Hulu. I don't know when they're going to come with another Handmaid's Tale season, but I hope they do soon because that show is good. But whatever makes you relax, whatever makes you feel good, make sure to take care of yourself. Be open to receiving support from friends. I know for me, for a long time, this was really hard because it was hard for me to ask for help. It was hard for me to say, look, I can't handle this. It was hard for me to say I need support. And I really feel like I can talk to someone, right? Because most of the time, me and my girls, like when we would talk, we would laugh it off. It might be something that's really, really serious and we're really, really going through a hard time, but we just kind of harden ourselves and laugh things off and keep it pushing and never really let people completely in. So learning how to ask for support and accept support from friends and not feeling like you're less than because you need support. Enjoy your solitude. I did talk about this in the podcast, but yeah, enjoy your loneliness. Enjoy being by yourself. Enjoy you, because guess what? You're pretty fun. You're pretty great. You're pretty awesome. So enjoy spending time with yourself. Enjoy the moment. So feel like this moment is the only time this moment is going to occur. Know that this moment is the only time that it's going to occur. So really take joy in each moment and stop thinking about tomorrow and what could have been better and how things should go, and just really focus on where you're at in the moment. Take it all in and find joy in it. Have an unhurried pace of life. I love this because we are not on anybody else's timeline. Whose timeline are we on? Our own. Who cares what everybody else is doing? Because guess what? We're all uniquely made. So my timeline is not your timeline. When things are supposed to happen in your life, it's not the time that it's supposed to happen in my life. So being okay with that and really being okay with your pace of life and taking things slow. There is no rush. Guess what? They came out with a study. The average age of life is like 88 years old in the U.S. and people are living well. You know what I'm saying? You see that lady, she like 82 and out here, body looking better than mine. So you're going to live a long time. Just take things slow. Enjoy the process. And abandon your outcomes to God. I feel like a lot of times we try to control what's going to happen in our lives, and we worry and worry and worry. And guess what? You have no control over anything, good or bad. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And guess what? You're strong enough to make it through it and add it to your testimony to make your story even stronger and add to your purpose. Address negative behavior in love. Address exploitation. whether it's you or somebody else. Address addiction, because sometimes people have behaviors because they are in a state of addiction, and sometimes we look past it and we get angry at this person, but actually address what's going on with them, because maybe nobody said anything to them. Maybe they feel like they're self-medicating and pressing through life, and they don't see anything wrong with it, and they need somebody who loves them enough to say something. Address misguided intentions. Sometimes people think they're doing the right thing when in actuality they are excluding other people or putting other people down, or they're keeping you from your purpose because they think they're protecting you from something. So address those misguided intentions, and again, address it in love, because no, this person is doing this probably because they care. Set expectations for people who are asking something of you. So if somebody's asking you to do something, even if they're a person who you know is in need, set expectations for them. You know what I mean? What's the saying? If you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach a man how to fish, I guess he gonna eat every day. So, understanding that when somebody's asking you for something, even if it's your kids, your family members, your spouse, whoever, set expectations for them. Check your own judgments, right? So we had a podcast about opinions versus advice. So giving advice with grace, right? Not judging people on what they've done, but really trying to help them so that they can make better decisions in life. Take personal prayer time, meditation time, whatever you believe in, take that personal time for you to grow spiritually. Be honest and direct. So a lot of times we try to make excuses because we don't want to hurt people's feelings. But at the end of the day, it's better to be honest and direct and tell people how you feel, why you feel that way. You don't have to put people down. You don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to be abrasive with it. You can tell people these things in grace, but making sure to be honest and tell the truth. If you don't want to do something, you don't want to do something. If that's not a priority for you, it's not a priority for you. And this steps into the next point, setting priorities. So, no man can serve two masters. You're either going to love one or hate the other, or one's going to get left behind because you're putting everything into this other thing. So figure out what is your priority, what are your priorities in life, and really set a hierarchy for things, and then let those people or things in your life know and understand where your priorities lie. Please God and not people. That's real simple. That is real simple. And be obedient to your own standards and beliefs. Whatever you believe in, whatever you value, whatever your ethical and moral, wherever your ethical and moral compass lies, be obedient to that. Be disciplined, right? Because you can't expect other people to respect those boundaries if you can't respect them for yourselves. Okay, so I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that you got something out of this, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And if you on lunch too, I hope you're enjoying your lunch, girl. All right, see you on the next podcast. Bye.